Hello, we are back. Arzztt, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello. I am a legend. I'm also alright at this game. So, let's take these shades off. Let's crack them fingers. I think it's time. I think it's time we get this show on the road.
Are you ready for your countdown?
Yeah, just let me. Okay, we're gonna ride with Data 1, as any good runner does. And let me get on the game start. Alright, I'm ready to go when you are, my man.
Alrighty then, we are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. Alright, thanks for getting me on, Shark. Thank you. Alright, so we're on the hardest save in the game right now, so if I can get first try. Alright, good work, first try. So, this game is, I want to be the Angewel. It is quite a big adventure game with a hidden item or just item to collect on pretty much every screen. This room is from Love Trap, but it's heavily edited to be a very confusing mess, so you have to shoot those spikes, then jump around the whole thing, following some invisible blocks, then hit that button, then ride up. This is the item collection room. To give you a scale of how many items there are, here's the map of the game. So we need to go in basically every room and get an item. So this room is bounce blocks. So you know, also these cherries, the direction they move is random. So it's pretty wacky, pretty goofy. So the thing is, a lot of these rooms also have. Damn it, this room is like pretty luck based. A lot of these rooms have hidden paths that you have to take in order to, you know, acquiesce all the goods that you need to reach the final boss. Oh! Yeah, they call me Master Maxify, bro. You ain't gonna see anything like that for the rest. Come on. Let's go! Alright, coming up on the hardest save in the game. This cherry poses absolutely no threat. Like, such little threat in this cherry. Like, he even speeds up, but still is not a threat. You know, this one's just go along. And you see how I took a hidden path to get to this screen? Well, there's still an item in the screen I just went from. So, you have to wait for that, wait for this to go, and then up here, right? They never expect the item just in the ceiling. They never expect it. And now we leave. Alright, and here we have to take an obtuse path, because that teleporter, that in the middle is a teleporter, and that'll take you back to the very start room of the game, the first one you saw. We'll take a few of those throughout the run, because that's the only teleportation place you can go through in this game. Despite how big the map is, that's all you get in forms of convenience and maneuverability. So this screen is famously featured in one of the Sudoku medleys. I think it's Tudoku. Not sure why, the screen slaps. The kid runs along the top, changes it between the two colored blocks, and it's pretty awesome. And now we go up, and now we need to go through here. Then we just hold right because we're going to fall through here. The kid kills, so we have to wait for him. Then you run through the yard, get the item, and now we can leave. And now... And you might think, would there be an item in this room? Hold on. Yes! Because there's one above the warp. Alright, now this item is really easy to get, and we just take the top path. Because this game, as you saw from the map, you can go through this map a lot of different ways, and approach screens very different ways. So like here, we want to approach this screen this way, because it'll be the quickest way to get the item. So we have to trigger that down. Now we need to go top right here for some blocks, hit this button. Now we need to fall through here past this spike. Trigger this spike, it's going to stop on the wall. Hit that button that triggers that spike down to kill that spike. Then we get that, and that'll release the path to the item. But hold on, it's not over. We still got a few more triggers. You think it was done? No shot. Alright, and some hidden blocks, and we're through. Easy. Smooth, clean even, I'd say. Alright, so here we have a goofy gimmick coming up. So, many Fangames have mouse mechanics. The thing about this game, this is my mouse cursor. It kills the kid. So I have to drag these blocks and be very, very careful that I don't drag it into the kid. Because that would spell bad news for us. So just gotta take it, you know, careful. Just gotta take it real simple. I'm gonna drag this down. I'm gonna take this slow. Drag this one here. And we'll be on our way. Alright, so here's this screen. These are shoot blocks, right? And you need to shoot a path to get to the item, right? So here's the thing. Number one, there's this staircase, and you have to just shoot that spike to get through. Number two, here's how you get to the item. So that's how you get to the item. There is no other way. Now I'm gonna clear this path for me. Let's go down here. You don't want to hug these spikes because there's some spikes hidden in the walls that you shoot out. And these blocks have bad collision, so you can die. Which isn't very cool. Yeah, you see that spike? Very dangerous, fellow. Yeah, can't shoot that. Alright, here's a pretty hard one. Okay. Alright. Oh, got the item. Beautiful. Beautiful. Got through there without a scratch on my chest. Anyways, I forgot to mention, this game is made by Tonkotsu, who also made a few other famous fan games like Stop the Heartbeats and Crisis, among many others. And this is one of his older works that I'm quite fond of because I think it's unique and you really don't see stuff like this too often. Anyways, this is just cherry circles, standard stuff. So this is the airman screen, so we gotta go down through past this trigger spike. Airman has, you know, wind because he's airman. So it makes the platforming a little more tricky. But there's also another trick with Airman. So Airman, when you get here, he flies up. However, if you shoot him, he spawns an item that you need to collect. So yeah, and also those spikes reveal a hidden path. So this warp leads to a boss. Now here's the thing. There's an item in the boss warp room that we need to go collect. So we go here, we go up here, we get over here, 3 over. And there's the item. Alright, now entering the first boss. This is an apple, a famous boss in Fangames, but I tricked you. It's actually not an apple. This is a reference to I Want to Be the Wink. Shabadooby. So this boss is mostly chill. It's pretty easy. The transition between phases can just screw you because you're going to notice in phase 2, the apples can be so fast. They can just... The speed of sound. I know sound isn't the fastest thing, but I mean, look at them, bro. It's crazy. Alright, don't snipe me. Alright, we're chilling. We are so chilling. Alright, so now we gotta leave. I'm actually gonna reset because I don't want Airman to fly up. Yeah. So we did that. And now we have a fire screen. There's a trigger here, and I gotta jump over that. There's bad tiling over there. There's actually a button in the wall that you have to hit. That button over there is a trap, so you can shoot this one now, go over, and now you can collect the item. So a common theme in this game is a lot of secrets and items just have obtuse paths to take. Here's another good example. So we go down here to take this block that brings you up. Now we have to shoot those spikes and take this block through to phase you through. Now we get to him. Where do we go? Boom, the wall's fake. But it's only fake from above there, not below. So now, look at that moving vine, bro. Technology was always there. People just don't respect the classics. People just don't respect the classics. Alright, now we're gonna go through this screen. We're gonna get the item on the backtrack through. Because we're at bubble. Common fan game gimmick. So think about bubble. I'm not good at it. And I play on controller. Fun fact, I play on controller. Guys, I'm a controller player. However, there's a hyper plane, and I have to use my keyboard for it. They call it chain canceling. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh! Alright. And now we gotta get through this invert, clear, and now we go straight down. Boom, easy. So now you just run right for that. Now we need to do some needle, because there's this diagonal, and it's a pain in my bum. There's some hidden blocks behind that. You hit that button, reveals another path to this button, which spawns a block in the bottom right that you can take to rise up to the item. However, we can't go there now because we have to go up here, hit that trigger, so now we can phase through and it won't kill you. I know. It all just makes too much sense. Simple mathematics. Alright, now we got the item. Now we take these vines. It's a little tricky, but you know me. I'm just so good at vines. Alright, now we have to go yonder over here. We go back through the drag blocks just to take this top path now. If I get optimal placement... Now, shouts to my boy placements. If I do it optimally, then we're through. This screen is pretty cool. It's one of my favorite ones. It's kind of just needle. You know, nothing too spectacular, but now, I tricked you, right? Yeah. Sometimes it is how it happens to be. You just gotta hit him with the classics. Alright, so now this is the warping screen. So you take A, it takes you to A, B, it takes you to B, yada yada. There's a really obtuse path you have to take. So C goes to D, and now we go to the alpha symbol because check this out. Boom, the chef. But check this out, there's an item in the chef room. So now we go to G. We fall down here, take this path, go back through G. Now we go to D. Hit this button, fall through the wall, that falls, you have to trigger that up. Now we take B to go get the item. Boom. Now we do a gate, take this A, take that save for safety, because you know gates are not, gates are hard. Now we gotta go back through C to go to E, then a final make a sandwich, and we're out. I mean, it's just simple. So now we gotta go down here, and this screen's unique, so we use these arrows to control the cherry. The thing is, it moves like every frame the kid is in the block. It's not like you're actually, you know, controlling it with your controller or whatever, or your keyboard. So there's like a little bit of lag between inputs, because it's just based on if the kid is touching the block. So it makes it a little more challenging. So we just gotta be careful. Because you can't go too far, so you kind of have to inch along. Alright, serious time. Could have done this quicker, but it is what it is. Alright, clear, we got the item, and we're out. Super clean, super clean. So now we need to go top right here. It takes us to, you know, a real classic gem. This screen's pretty, the path you must take is not very clear. Also, it's a bunch of bonk jumps, so I mean, it's just luck. So we gotta go down here to trigger that. Up, up, down, up. This block's fake. We jump up for here. We fall here. Now we jump up here to trigger that spike, because check this out. Boom. Nah, spike we just triggered, right? Actually leads to the item that we must collect. So we must fall down, go for here, grab the item, and now we're chilling. Now let's hit the save, and we're good. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Up, up, down, up, jump through, left, left, down, and we're chilling. Good stuff. Alright, so this screen has a gimmick. You shoot the blocks and they move 32 pixels that direction. Those blocks also kill you. So he instantly busts out the invisible blocks because of course he would. I mean, you always gotta hit him with the I'm a sucker for the classics, you know? Anywho, there's two different paths on the screen. We're gonna go with the top path because the bottom path leads us to a path that we can't go back through. So we want to make sure to go to top path. Boom. Alright, now we hit this save. If you hit that button, it makes the save move left. I think that's important to mention. Rats. Hit that, hit that. You don't want to hit him too far because if you mess up, you are screwed. Alright, so now we gotta hit this over here, move this right here because there's actually a trigger behind this block which moved those spikes. I'm gonna get the item and now I win. So now, if I do Needle Deathless, we save some time. However, Needle. No one can do Needle, bro. So fun fact about this game, right? You see a lot of things move and stuff. Those are triggers, right? And the thing about triggers in this... Also, hello, Master Maxify. The thing about triggers in this game is, they only reset when you die. They do not reset across screen transition. So there's a few opportunities in the game where if you do something deathless, you can actually save some time because those spikes on the right would be triggered and the place you need to leave is bottom right. So I could just take that path and be hunky-dory. But you know, we don't live in a perfect world, so I died. Anyway, we're just gonna progress through the screen. Next gimmick is pretty wacky. Reverse spotlight. You can't see the spikes that are near you. Luckily, the field isn't too big, and the platform isn't too hard, so it's not a huge deal. But it is cute. Now, where could that item be? Could it be in that sideways gate? Nah, could it be best to save? Nah, I'll do you one better. Boom, it's just in that wall. Alright, good. Now we're on this screen. This screen has my favorite secret item. Because you're gonna see, like, there's a lot of optional hard jumps. And it's just like, ah, geez, now it's just gonna be, you know, trial and error to see where that darned item is. But if you notice, it just M9'd you on that plane, so it's like, where could it be? Where could it be? Yeah, that's my favorite save in the game, because you are forced to save jump. Alright, next up, we're coming on the best boss in the game. This is Kirito. What's messed up? This boss has two phases, right? Attack 2, very messed up. So just a lot of luck tacked on top of each other. So it's very messed up. Hopefully Kirito is a doll, though. That was definitely close. Oh my goodness. Kirito? Kirito. Kirito. Oh! Oh! My boy! No, I fell! That's not good. Wow, this is bad. I forgot it spawned you on that ledge. Alright, let's just find him again. See, the bad news... Look, I just want to see Kirito again. This was all planned. The bad news, if I die now, I'm gonna have to fight him a third time. Because I didn't save with the item. Items don't autosave in this game, important to note. Okay. Let's not fight him a third time. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. We're good. Alright, back to the first save in the game. Well, back to the hardest save in the game as well. So now we're going to go to the top path. Do some needle. Do some trigger needle. And now we're at a vine. The cool thing about this vine is it burns. Yep. Now we got to take these platforms. This item's pretty goofy and it's also hard, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna transition here, actually take the save, run back. We'll be back at that screen later, don't you fret, don't you worry. So there's a trigger in that wall, and now we go down with this platform, grab that item, go back to this room and save with it, and now bada bing bada boom. And we're through. So, you're gonna see top right, there's that item blocked by 2 spikes. Now check this out. Remember that thing I said about triggers not resetting across screens? Boom. He actually abuses it. That is the only way to get this item. It's one of the harder items to figure out in this game, because going outside of the room the item is in is not a common thing to think of. Especially on this screen, because this is just a slow platform ride. This would be a good time for donations if we have any. Oh, we have a 100 yen donation from BBF saying, kill the animals. Thank you, BBF. That will be going towards placements. I can't bring up that again. Man, there ain't much here. There ain't much here. You just chill and go along. You just ride with it. Alright. Now we gotta do this again. So yeah, we gotta go for the screen. That's a bad screen to die on, so I had to bust out the yikes sign. Oh, we have time for more donations. Oh, we actually have no donations. Alright. Good work. So yeah, this time let's not die to a diagonal. That'd be pretty cool. The thing about this game, there's a lot of secrets where it's just like you gotta do a few hard jumps. Sometimes you can mess up, but that's just life. That's just life. That's what duct tape is for, you know? It fixes problems if you make them. Unfortunately, duct tape cannot fix failing a diagonal. Anyways, you can't go to bottom path because a spike comes along and destroys your life. So now we got the item, now we can go through. Alright, so this screen is cool. The gimmick here is these blocks that count down and then they destroy. So we gotta traverse around these blocks. See, the thing is, you see that 3 here? Boom, actually a fake block. Alright, so now we're at another screen with Banger Gimmick. So this is Squished Kid. I don't know what he did, but the kid is squished, so his hitbox is smaller and just kind of weird altogether. Now we gotta do some big spike platforming. I like to think of Squish Kid as, like, you know, the Rex from Super Mario World. You might have seen one of those from some of the Super Mario World fan games that were shown throughout this event. You might not have. I did not watch those runs. However, I can imagine. I can imagine. Alright, so now we go back through and it'll actually revert the kid and he gets stuck in the ground. Alright, so here, items actually in the wall. You see that 6 counting down? And now you're wondering, why can I stand on this one? Well, old Fangame engines have bad collision. Just altogether, there's a bad collision system. So sometimes you can abuse it. So if I'm hugging the wall, it doesn't recognize that I'm standing on that block, so it never starts counting down. So here we got to go up 2 screens. We're gonna fight another boss. This is the frog man. He shoots some emojis at you, and then some angry Japanese text in phase 2. Actually, not a free boss, because depending on the angle the aimed atrocity is. That was a good rhyme. Or alliteration, as it were. It can end your soul. So we want to aim that high. We also want to aim that high. That was so close, but we're through. Boom, the frog is gone. Alright, so now here we need to just hold right and go down this path. Alright, so this screen, you're going to see the item on this screen. We're going to pass it up for now because we're going to get on the way back because we got backtrack for here. So here a bunch of cherries fall down. You know, same old. You take a rising block, Beethoven shows up. Alright, so now we're at water. So the secret item on this screen is actually in the middle of the screen. You see how it's empty? Well, if we do a loop around the screen, it'll open a path for us, and it will reveal things that could not be seen prior. Such as bouncing! It's also like the most scuffed bouncing possible. It makes no sense. So I really gotta be wary. Alright, now we can go back. And now we can jump here, take some of these clouds, because some of these clouds are solids, but not all of them. Get here, there's an item in this wall, and now we can dip. Alright, now we gotta wait for these platforms to spawn in to get this item. Man, I really hope I haven't forgotten an item. I got a hunch that I'll forget something, but we'll see. Anywho, got the item, that went well. That screen can be a disaster in certain cases. Alright, now we go right here. Alright, so item. Boom, it's on that drop. So these are slopes, right? The thing about slopes in this game, you can only double jump off them. They're really buggy. So it's gonna make a jump on the backtrack through here really awesome. Really cool. So Squish Kid makes a return, but this time he uses the gimmick in a really awesome way. So he uses I think Vorminax has some terminology for it. I think it's called like V-strings or V-speed or whatever. So that jump is just basically luck to get through there. So you know, it's pretty cute. Here we want to strategically not fall to get the item, and check this out. That isn't the end of the screen. So we need to take a hidden path. We need to take a path with hidden blocks. Thing is, this jump is hard. Okay, we got it. Okay, got that. Okay, got that. Okay, check this out. Boom, we're through. Alright, so here is a famous gimmick from Burn Mind, but actually originated in this game. Quadruple Kid. It's so much. It's so much. Because each kid has subsequently like one block gap to a spike on the ceiling, then a 2 block gap, then a 3 block gap. So you don't have the liberty of really jumping at all. Also, these kids are not... they don't have the same physics as each other, so they can get desynced pretty easily. So that's pretty messed up. Here, we gotta go along. And I might... okay, let's not jinx anything. But everyone needs to go away now. I don't want to deal with this gimmick anymore. Send everyone away, and now we can exit. Don't mess up now. Alright, that's honestly one of the hardest screens in the game, so I'm perfectly happy with how that went. That went super well. Alright, now we're out. And now we have like one of the harder backtracks. But I first tried... No! Okay, the Titterman swirl, as we learned from placements yesterday, is quite a hard jump. So having to do with only a double jump off a glitchy slope makes it pretty challenging. Alright, but we're through. We're through. Now okay, now we hold right for the screen transition to break a path for us. That'll make getting this item easier, because check this out. Item right, simple. Boom. Not! That's Borat, by the way. So we have to go for that hidden block, and now since we made a path for ourselves, we can grab this item. And now we can go top right here. And we're chilling. We're just straight chilling. Now this screen we actually pass through a few different ways. The gimmick is gravity. Now we leave top right for now. We'll be back though. We'll be back. So this gimmick, famously in See the Moon, you know, Apple rotates and it makes the green things real and the blue things beal. We have to go up here actually because there's an item there. Now we use that to hit that. Now we use the blue to go up. And now this gimmick is cool. So this screen has 5 different layouts based on what color you pick. Here we pick green because it's like the easiest one to do on this path. But we'll actually have to pass through, and we'll be picking cyan so that we can get the item. Now this screen, there's not anything too fancy. It's just you know, line needle. Just do some hard jumps, get the item, and hot dog, we're on our way. Top left, you're gonna see the emoji jump. It's actually kind of hard. Hope we don't mess it up. Alright, good. Good. Alright, cyan. Boom. Now we get this item, we're good. Boom. Easy shmoney. Alright, here we hug. So this screen is a disaster. So reference the love trap, you have to trigger that out. We go through some diagonals. You have to shoot this spike to hit that button. But here's the thing, now that you hit that, you have to go over here for a hidden block. And this thing is actually a bounce block that you take into the ceiling to get the item. Just another day in the life, you know? Just another day in the life. Alright, now we can head out. Now we can bail. Because now I need to go on the left path and grab this item and then go for some needle. Trigger. And we're off to the races. Corner. Come on. Oh, don't worry, not important. No walkthroughs exist in this game. Well, maybe I'm Billy actually, or Nico. Those guys are awesome. Anyways, we finally did a corner. Let's go. So this gimmick, you see that? That's like the mouse, right? So you use your mouse to destroy these blocks. Here's the thing. We need to leave that block so I can platform later. Issue. This is still diagonals and it's still hard. Still quite challenging. So hopefully this goes well, but you know, anything can happen. Also, there's a spike under that block I don't destroy. However, bad collision means I still have to jump through the middle part of it. And we're out. That went splendid, actually. Alright, so here's this cherry. He spawns in, he shoots stuff at you. We have to shoot him and he's the item. He is the guardian of the item. Alright, there's a few hidden blocks through here. There's some triggers, you know, the same old. Trigger over here to break that path. Boom. And now we don't fail because those are blocks. Now we go up here and we're through. Alright, now we pray that I got all the items. We really hope I got all the items. Because if I miss something, we are definitely screwed. Oh fuck, where is it? Oh fuck. There's an item in this room. So here's the final avoidance. You get all the items and it unlocks this path. Now where could my fight be? So this fight sucks and I might not beat it. It is kind of goofy though for the first minute and a half. So the thing about this fight, right? It's a lot of easy patterns. Some of it's goofy and it's kind of funny to look at. But this fight's like 2.5 minutes. The first minute and a half is like a little bit of reading, some pattern, pretty easy. The next straight minute is hard curving. Like really hard curving. And pretty luck dependent. So, I got like 12 minutes. We'll see how it goes. If I don't win, hey, that's life, you know? That's life. This is the best part of the pattern. That. Sometimes things just happen. Alright, so welcome to the rest of the fight. so hard. It's so hard. I don't think Hulk Hogan is gonna show up for this one, bros. It might be over. But yeah, that's the rest of the fight. Very not cool. Very not cool. Well, the thing is now, on the right, in theory it is always dodgeable. On the left, it is not always dodgeable, because you don't have as much maneuverability. You just have more maneuverability on the right. And in theory, most angles won't get you on the right. Now, I'm proving time and time again that's wrong. But there's also some extra pattern that's added later on. Because it's not just curving, he tacks on some other stuff. And it's easier in the middle than on the left when that comes into play. Like, if these blocks and stuff weren't here, I'd dodge on the left, but because of that, there's just not enough maneuverability. It's like driving, you know, they set up the cones, you can't hit them. Yeah, burpee ace. Alright, attempt 2, what's red? Yeah, this is I want to be the NNN beta. Yeah! Nice! Okay, time is coming up. Time! Yeah! Here's the credits. Bosses. I don't know who tested this, but he's a legend. Whoever that is, you're a legend. Thank you for playing.
Congratulations on your run, Arzztt.
And that's it. It just brings you back to... There's no big fanfare. It just brings you back. That's it. Alright. Nice.
Well, you seem to have finished quite a bit ahead of estimate. Do you have anything you want to say about the run?
Yeah. I like this game. I think this game, as you saw throughout this run, this game is certainly very special, very different from a lot of typical fan games you see. Even for collectathons, this game's quite out there. As you saw, a lot of screens are pretty cryptic, and the path to get the item isn't very clear. There's a lot of things that I feel in modern tech, because this game is like really old, like 8 or 9 years old. This is one of the earlier fan games. It's really ambitious for what it is. I think it's really cool, and I find it a lot of fun, so I want to be able to showcase this game. It definitely has a few rough spots, but I think it's definitely one that people should try out and give a chance more often than not. Alright, I guess one thing, very nice, Cosmo, very nice. Can I...
Oh, we got one more thing?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Cosmo gave me some information. Cosmo gave you some very important information, and I need to share it with the class.
Please share.
Alright. That's it. So, thank you all Thank you all for watching. I want to be the Angewel. I appreciate it. This run went very well. I'm also pretty sure this is a PB for me and would also be the world record, so that's pretty cool. At any rate, you'll see me a few times today. I will be participating in the Blind Sudoku I Want to Be the Guy fan game. I'll be playing that with my boy Cosmoing. We're actually known as the Saturday Legends in the fan game community because we play fan games on Saturday and we're legends. So look forward to that. That'll be a fun time. And a little later on, I'm part of the Gabagu Wahoo Wahoo event that Gaboro is hosting. I will be one of the players in that. So look forward to those runs today. And with that, that's all I have to say.
Alrighty then, thank you very much. We enjoyed having you on, and we will enjoy having you on again later. Next up, we have, I believe, Shining Stars